Hey guys, como vocês já sabem, tá rolando o nosso sorteio lá no Instagram do Inglês no Cru. Tá valendo muito a pena porque nós vamos sortear 6 pessoas diferentes. Ou seja, cada uma dessas pessoas vai ganhar um produto do Inglês no Cru, nosso, né, claro, e uma outra pessoa vai ganhar um plano do Cambly. Tá muito bacana. Então, você que já segue a gente, já tá rolando lá o sorteio, procura o post oficial, participe, veja as regras direitinho, que a gente vai sortear isso no dia 1º de julho. Então, você tem bastante tempo para participar, marcar muita gente, compartilhar, vai valer muito, muito a pena. Então é isso. Participa, hein? Estamos esperando você. Oi pessoal, bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Bem-vindos a mais um episódio aqui do Inglês no Cru Rádio. A gente está muito feliz de ter você de novo com a gente. E hoje eu vou falar sobre o Cambly. Claro, né? Óbvio, você que escuta a gente desde o princípio sabe que o Cambly é o nosso parceiro querido do coração. A gente não larga eles por nada nesse mundo e vice-versa, o que é maravilhoso. E engraçado que essa semana eu tava falando lá com o pessoal do Instagram sobre autoconfiança e sobre medo de julgamentos dos outros em relação a gente falar inglês com falantes nativos. E, gente, o que eu falo sempre é, se você não começar a falar e ultrapassar essa barreira, você não vai conseguir ter a sua autoconfiança para encarar qualquer julgamento dos outros, não é mesmo? Então, assim, vá lá no Cambly. Vai no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly, coloca o nosso código em minutos grátis, que é Inglês no Cru Podcast. Dessa forma, você vai poder falar com o professor. Eles estão lá 24 horas por dia, de qualquer lugar do mundo, então não vai ter problema de uso horário nem nada. E dessa forma, você vai começar a ultrapassar essa barreira e parar de travar. Lembrando que você tem que começar a fazer, porque nada nesse mundo é de mão beijada, não é mesmo? Então vá lá no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly, coloca Inglês no Cru Podcast em minutos grátis. Então é isso. Now, on with the show!
Hello, hello, hey, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Inglês no Cru Rádio. This is episode number 601.
We passed the 600!
And we passed the 600 mark. We are now in new territory, and we are celebrating a little bit.
Of course!
Yesterday, we talked about all of the things that we've learned. Not all of the things, but just kind of the process of recording all of these episodes. What a crazy journey it has been. And I wanted to ask you, do you have any lessons learned or any key takeaways? What's something you've taken away from recording 600 episodes of this show?
I think that the most important, I have 2 things to talk about. One is looking at it as my work, my job, right? And
It is your job.
Yeah, and not like an English student. So for us to be here, making and creating and doing content every single day to release out there for a lot of people and seeing that everyone is really enjoying what we are doing, and just because we are really being truthful to what we believe and being as natural as possible to be humans and not like an enterprise for you guys. I think that's the most important thing for me. Just be as natural as possible, as honest as possible, and show what you are. You don't have to become an actor or an actress to do this, you know?
Absolutely. I think that is one of my biggest lessons personally, is just to, after 600 episodes, I think we both really learned how to embrace our inner weirdo. We are weird, strange people. Like, I'm thinking about, like, in the very first episode, I said, keep up the good fight and lose well. That was a weird thing to do at the time, and it's kind of become like a trademark part of the show. And yeah, like we randomly, not too randomly, but we started opening up about mental health issues a couple of years ago on the show. That's become a big part of the show. And all of these things are not like good business practices at all. It's just who we are. And the experience has been so much more fulfilling and so much more rich because we are just trying to be ourselves.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's amazing because we never lost track of who we are as people. Like what you guys listen here, that's us talking to each other as a relationship. So,
Yeah. This is actually the only time we talk.
exagera. But maybe some days, yes.
I'm just joking, but
And looking at it as a student, as being your guinea pig for more than 600 episodes now, I see that. I mean, it's not that we want you guys to be perfect in English. We want you to be natural and we want you to know how to communicate and express yourself in English. And for those who are listening to us since day one, episode one, you can see how much I got better and I continue getting better at it. So I think that my very first one lesson is be patient and repetition. That's it.
yeah, absolutely. That's was going to be my next point is just the value of repetition. So most linguists agree that to go from zero to conversational in a new language, at least for a Brazilian to do it in English or for a native English speaker to do it in Portuguese, you have to study for approximately 600 hours. And each episode's not 1 hour. So we haven't done that. But the point is, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of talking. And I remember when we first started recording podcast, I wanted every episode to be like, okay, this is this new way to learn English, and you need to focus on pronunciation and don't think about grammar. I still believe those things. I think they're very important. But for me as a teacher, I'm learning how important just repetition, being comfortable, being natural, being with friends, having connections, that is like actually the magic component.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that we should keep doing what we do, and I think that people are enjoying it a lot. And because of that, I think that we should read some more reviews.
Let's read some reviews from our sweet, sweet listeners. Can I read the first one?
Yeah?
Okay, so this is a 5-star review coming from Sarah Pianista. I imagine she plays the piano. Anyways, Sarah says, "São ótimos." 5 stars. And I always love when the student tells the teacher that the teacher is incorrect, because this is simply untrue. Ha 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 ha. Vocês são demais. Thank you, Sarah. Alexia always says, "No, I didn't say that. No, I said that correctly."
It's not always, just sometimes.
Thank you for the review, Sarah. We love you. You are one of the reasons why we keep doing this show. Thank you.
Okay, can I read the next one?
Go for it.
Okay, next one. Where am I here? Leve e real. 5 estrelas. Adoro! Trabalho ouvindo. E o que mais acho legal é que não tem a rigidez de um aprendizado. Você aprende de forma leve. Em uma conversa, ouvimos o Foster corrigir a Alexia, além de aprendermos novo vocabulário. Isso aproxima o aprendizado da realidade. E quem falou isso foi Marina ALT. Thank you,
Obrigado,
Marina.
Marina. Cool.
Thank you so much, Marina.
Can I read one in Portuguese?
Oh, yes.
So this is a new review. Someone just left this week. This is from Jauba. Is that a name?
Jauaba.
Jauaba. I'm sorry, Jauaba. That is the name. That's difficult for me to say.
It's a nickname, Foster.
The review says, hey. So just a quick tip for anyone that wants to leave a review. You have the title of the review, and that's what most people read. So this title just says, hey, which is super sweet. But if people are researching on iTunes, you could say something like the best podcast ever. Anyways, she says, 5 stars. Eu amo a forma como o Foster e a Alexia passam tudo de uma maneira leve e espontânea. Esse podcast realmente foi achado na minha vida. Ouçam e não irão se arrepender.
Thank you.
Whew. That was hard in Portuguese.
Well done, Foster.
Thank you. Do we have one more?
Yes, we have one more. I can read in English.
Go for it.
The best English podcast. 5 stars from João Evangelista Amorim. Thank you so much, guys. I am a developer and I am learning a lot listening to you. Keep up the excellent work.
We will, João. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your participation. I know that us reading reviews about ourselves might seem a little self-serving or egotistical, but it's really important to us to know that there are people out there listening to us, that we are actually making a difference, even if it's a very small difference in people's lives. We love you.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I think that we still have time for another one.
Okay. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah. Muito bom! 5 stars from Marco 1983. Acho o tempo de cada episódio perfeito. Simples e objetivo. Parabéns. I like this kind of review as well because it goes directly to the point.
That's how we say in English, short and sweet.
Yes.
Just like our episodes, short and sweet.
Of course.
So on that note, let's keep this one short and sweet. Episode 601 of Inglês no Rádio is over.
Yes, and you guys, don't forget to check out our Instagram. We are having a huge giveaway there. So go ahead at Inglês no Cru. Muito obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio aqui do Inglês no Cru Rádio, relembrando aquilo que eu estou falando na intro. Ou seja, você pode muito bem participar do nosso sorteio que está rolando lá no Inglês no Cru. Quando eu falo lá no Inglês no Cru, quer dizer no Instagram do Inglês no Cru. Então, nós vamos sortear 6 pessoas diferentes. Cada uma delas vai ganhar um produto. A gente se juntou junto com o Cambly. Quer dizer, a gente virou, Cambly, quer participar? Quero! E é isso, gente. Parceria é a melhor coisa da vida, né? Então, vá lá, porque esse sorteio rola até o dia 1 de julho. Então, tá valendo muito a pena. Procura a foto oficial, o post oficial, siga as regras direitinho e você pode ser um dos ganhadores. Muito bom. Então é isso. Te vejo no próximo episódio, hein?